Alright then guys, we are live. Took us a while but we're there in the end, so welcome to more matches of the PuyoGB Star League. Coming this way, I'm your host Bluehair K and we've got some matches to bring you along. So we've got the Switch version of Puyo Puyo Champions up and running and we're going to go live to our first match. Alright then, here we go with a Star League match using Puyo Puyo Champions on PC. We're going to have TenMirim against Ghost Truck. Ghost Truck is actually Fraser, York, Morgan. To be a Star League match happening between these players. So seeing as Mirim is playing as Ali,
the water's fine.
We have to have the Cyrilli cam up and running. Alright, here we go. Mirim as player 1. Fraser York Morgan as player 2. I'll refer to his face from here on out. Okay. Interesting build this from Mirim to begin with. You can kind of see what he's trying to do, it's just a bit backwards. And Fraser, well, looking at very much similar kind of style. Very much freestyling it. You get some very interesting builds when it comes to freestyle, mind you. This is looking very good from Mirim. It's only a 4 chain from Fraser. This is a nice little back chain here. The lovely 10 chain. So we open up the account of today's matches with a beautiful double-digit chain from Mirim. 1-0 up. Looking very authoritative, it must be said. Getting into the second game now. GTR. Well, it's a better looking GTR from Fraser York Morgan, who decides just to go for it immediately. Not sure what Mirim's doing, but he's kind of done himself out of a chain there. So he's in a whole host of trouble now, whereas Fraser is in a very good position. Oh, catches Mirim on the frame there, but he's got resources and can dig out. This is where Fraser really needs a kill spike. He can get a kill spike in, he'll equalise. Oh no, Mirim's done himself out there, actually. So there we go. Fraser equalises and it's 1 apiece going into the third. Not entirely sure what Mirim's doing there, that's very interesting. Got a 4 chain off. Now then, only a 3 chain in return from Fraser, so he takes a lot of damage there. Now then, Fraser needs to do some digging. Whereas I'm afraid Mirim's got that kill switch in. Yeah, that's going to be enough to take. No, he's not actually. He's still in this. Oh! I have a feeling Fraser could have double rotated over there, but instead he chose to concede. It's 2-1 now to Mirim. An interesting GTR line this from Mirim. Interesting way of building this actually from Fraser. I like what he's doing. I'm going to set a power chain off. Of course, Mirim is ready. He's got the right Puyos. It's a 7 chain. Oh, come on, you need something quick, Fraser. Oh, not going to get there. Not going to get there at all.
Back to square one.
And William Wallace, Scottish Rebel. Which Mirim isn't, but Braveheart is the reference for you. Anyway, 3-1 now to Mirim. Interesting list from Mirim, looking at kind of like Key, but not really. Got nice Puyos there to do some building. I think he's just blocked himself though. He's going for a 2 chain. That's residual, it's not really going to trouble Fraser all that much. 4 chain coming off. Needs yellows, gets yellows. Power 2. Into a 3. Into a 4. Into a 6. Nice counter that from Fraser. as he claws another one back, and Mirim
I'm no match. I'm at 100%.
being kept in check, actually. So, 3-2 now to Mirim, as Fraser picks up his second win in this contest. And interesting to see what Mirim's doing here, because it looks a bit messy. 4 chain immediately now.
3, 1, 4, 2.
Oh, 5 chain even. Can't read chains today. 4 chain in return from Mirim. Takes a truckload of garbage, but he's got enough resources to actually start digging.
1.
Got a 2 chain coming off now, which will allow him to get back to his resources.
Ow.
Residual damage taken by Fraser there. Oh, is he going to be brave and look for purples? Might be. Oh, he's going the other way. Oh, he's got a back door, but I don't think he's going to get there.
2.
He's completely misread Mirim.
1.
Completely misread him.
1. Ow.
Oh, that's curtains, I'm afraid. That's really bad play from Fraser. He had the answer there and he completely misread what Mirim was doing. Well done, Mirim, for sowing the seeds of doubt there. He's taking the game from him and it's 4-2 up. Just a reminder for Star League matches, it is first to 10 games that wins. And of course, whoever wins with a point tally of 3 or more during the game will get a bonus point. This is interesting.
2.
Fraser's got a door ready. Yeah. Oh, brave! Brave, but completely misread again from Fraser. Should not have gone for that gamble. Should have just set it off with greens. And Mirim, cool as you like, has the bonus point in his grasp now, as he is 5-2 up. Oh, that was a bit worrying from Fraser. I don't know what he was doing there. Oh, perhaps we're going to hit another... Perhaps we're going to hit a communication error. I do not know. It's not done yet, guys. It's not done yet. It isn't done yet. It isn't done yet, guys.
Back to square one. See you next time.
They've obviously thought it... Oh, they thought it was first to 5. It's first to 10. Right. I've now told them that they are still playing, so they better keep on playing. They thought the game was over. It isn't. So, by the looks of things, because Fraser had actually stalled there, that point is going to go to Mirim.
1, 2. Ow!
So, let's get back to it. And by the looks of things, I would say that...
1.
Yeah, it's looking good, this.
1, 2.
Nice little chain from Mirim now coming off.
4.
Nice 6, sorry. Oh, where was the yellows?
Back to square one. See you next time.
Okay then. So it's 7-2 to Mirim. Let's get back into actually watching what they're doing. Interesting GTR-ish line from Mirim. Setting off his chain immediately.
2.
It's a 5 against a 5.
Right back at ya. Right back.
And it's 5 on the backswing. So pretty much nothing, as it's virtually all square going into the next phase. Really good this from oh, not so much there.
1, 2.
Oh,
2, 3.
5 chain on the backswing. It weren't there for Fraser. Lovely 5 chain in return. Great reversal, and of course the kill switch, making sure that Fraser is gone. Alright then, into the next game. And it's 8-2 to Mirim.
1, 2.
Oh, 2 chain now for Mirim. He's looking to take this game away. Definitely looking to take this game away, but look at this return. Beautiful counter from Fraser.
Tangent.
Oh, nice 5 chain. Now then, 5 chain in return from Mirim, is that going to counter?
Star Rain.
Takes it down to 2. That's a really good counter.
1,
Oh,
2.
3 chain now from Mirim, keeping the pressure on.
Ow.
Fraser with it all to do. Oh, Mirim had a kill switch there. He's going to continue building.
2.
Goes for a 2 chain instead. Pretty weak attack. He had something far stronger in the pipeline. 2 chain, no, not 2 chain coming from. I'm not sure what Fraser's doing here. I think he's got his lines completely mixed up in the wrong way.
1,
He needs to be careful because I tell you what, there's a big chain coming off now.
2. Sign.
5 chain actually.
4.
Bit of a conflict there from Mirim, but doesn't matter.
Back to square one.
9-2 now to Mirim. He is on match point. Bonus point firmly in his grasp. So then you got elongated GTR from Fraser. Oh, this is really interesting from Mirim. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's missing a red.
2.
I think he realised. Oh, catches Fraser on the frame.
2.
Oh, he can win it now.
3. 4. 1. 5. 2. 6.
That's not how the chain was meant to go.
Changes.
Wow! I tell you what, that's a tame end. I think Fraser just completely lost
Back
it.
to square one.
And it's Mirim that takes it by 10 games to 2 and definitely has the bonus point with that big win. Alright then guys, we're going to do a match now on Puyo Puyo Champions for Switch. We'll have DaMisanthrope play against Syperion. Let's get into this game immediately. So we have Syperion as player 1 and DaMisanthrope as player 2. Got GTR line here from Syperion. And pretty much a freestyle line as you'd expect from DaMisanthrope, who doesn't really care about building strats, just cares about hitting them as hard and as fast as he can. Oh, lots of power here. Nice 5 chain from Syperion. Oh, I tell you what, I think Syperion is wizened to what DaMisanthrope is capable of doing. Oh, he had a back door! He could have survived that actually, DaMisanthrope. I think he'll kick himself for that. Anyway, it's 1-0 to Syperion. Oh, is there an all-clear opportunity? There was an all-clear opportunity. And unfortunately, DaMisanthrope has missed it. Going for a power 2 into a 3 chain. And I suppose, I think the question would be from Syperion is where were the purples? So as quick as you like, DaMisanthrope has equalised and it's 1 apiece. Getting into the 3rd game now. And maybe there is a semblance of some building from DaMisanthrope. Kind of like Key, whereas Syperion is trying to look at GTR. 4 chain off now by DaMisanthrope. Oh, I tell you what, talk about rabbit in the headlights. That hesitation from Syperion has cost him that game, and DaMisanthrope goes 2-1 up. Next game coming up, and you can see nice GTR line from Syperion, countered with a lovely 2-chain swamp attack by DaMisanthrope. Oh, he's going for the kill. He's looking for yellows. He can go with purples if he wants. No, he's going to go with yellows. Almost an all clear. Well, good luck with that one, Syperion. That's all I'll have to say on that. And DaMisanthrope goes 3-1 up. This is quite brutal, really, from DaMisanthrope at the minute. Not allowing... Oh, there was an all-clear opportunity, not in there anymore. not allowing Syperion to settle. Sorry. Syperion now is trying to build quick so that he's got a counter-attack ready. Not sure what DaMisanthrope's trying to do here, apart from launch a massive power chain, which, well, to be fair, is what he does best. Nice counter chain though from Syperion. He's managed to claw a game back with a nice 6 chain. Just reminding DaMisanthrope that he's not going to have it all his own way. The Syperion pulls back a win, and it's 3-2 to DaMisanthrope at the minute. ETR start here from DaMisanthrope from Syperion. DaMisanthrope is to hell with any kind of building strat. I'm just going to hit you hard and fast. It's the way that he plays. 3 chain now. 2 chain to counter some of it. Is it down to 7? It's not all doom and gloom. Syperion can get himself out of this. Goes for a 2 chain of his own to neutralise the 2 chain set up there by DaMisanthrope. Tell you something, both of these players are quick at what they do. Oh, catches Syperion on the flank. Oh, that was a horrible miss drop. It was so bad it changed my R to an L. That should not have happened. DaMisanthrope goes 4-2 up, and I kind of feel for Syperion there. He had the counter attack, he was just far too eager, and the miss drop cost him. A quick 2 chain from DaMisanthrope. There is a channel, which means Syperion's got to try and build his chain another way. Be interesting to see how Syperion fixes this, because I can tell you right now, DaMisanthrope is ready to put the hammer down. Well, it's a grid filler. Enough said. 72 garbage, you're done. DaMisanthrope has a 3-point advantage as he goes 5-2 up. It's almost one-way traffic at the minute. Perhaps Syperion needs to change how he plays, because at the moment DaMisanthrope has got him countered. Okay, 3 chain now for DaMisanthrope. Oh! Where are the greens? Still no greens. There's a drought of greens here. 1 green in about 50 Puyos by the looks of things. Now then. Oh, how lucky are you? Talk about. You are right on the edge there. Oh, but the all clear for DaMisanthrope. That's fortuitous. I'm afraid you're done, Syperion. Valiant, and the exclamation mark. 4-point advantage to DaMisanthrope, who is 6-2 up. Sometimes fortune favours the brave, but it isn't over until the 3rd column from the left is filled up to the top, as proved by Syperion. But it is open. But it is over when you get buried by a whole load of garbage. Now then, DaMisanthrope, is he trying to scout for all clears? Tell you what, nice little 2 chain there from Syperion, trying to get himself back to some kind of resource. Purples look good for DaMisanthrope. He's got them. Hour 3. 2 chain in return. It's going to take it down to exactly an orange, 30 garbage. But again, Syperion is on the back foot. DaMisanthrope looks comfortable as Syperion concedes. And the lead now extends to 5. This is virtually one-way traffic. Is there going to be a comeback, we wonder? 2 chain now from... Oh, nice bit of chain protection there from DaMisanthrope, and he automatically blocks himself. He had it there. He's going for the 4 chain instead, that way. He had it with purples, he had a double trigger. 2 chain now from Syperion, trying to block as much garbage as possible. Now then, what is DaMisanthrope going to do to follow this chain up? You're not going to win it with just paltry singles. Syperion trying to dig out. Oh, that's a nice garbage block. Ooh, interesting from DaMisanthrope. He had a better plan with those purple. Sorry. Now, this is looking a bit interesting. Reversal on, and it's very much in favour of Syperion. Oh, that looks good. It's not over yet. DaMisanthrope's still got space to whistle his way out. Oh, that was fortuitous. He needs to do a bit more than that, though. Oh, he's got himself into half an impossible position there as DaMisanthrope. Yellows look good. Well, they would have looked good for Syperion. Okay, 2 chain now coming on. Single chain. Margin time about to come in. Oh, I'll tell you what, this is looking horrible. But counter for counter now. Syperion blues away. No, it has to do a bit of protection now. DaMisanthrope back into a position of safety, but margin time is going to have the last laugh here. Ooh, Syperion just about gets a chain in. He's able to block most of it. He still has resources available. This match definitely now going to be margin time affected. Oh, that's a bad there from DaMisanthrope. He now needs blues. Is he going to gamble on yellows? He's gambling on yellows, which is a safe gamble. Get out of town. DaMisanthrope now has a 6-point advantage. He's leading by 8 games to 2, and Syperion going for GTR at the moment doesn't seem to have much in the way of an answer. Although that's a very clean GTR start there. Is he going to go and keep building? Yes, I think he is. As long as he's quick in building, he should be able to get a chain off. Here we go, 6 chain coming up. Nothing there for DaMisanthrope. Nothing there for DaMisanthrope, and possibly the start of a fight back from Syperion. Gains 1 back. But at the moment it is Syperion 3, DaMisanthrope 8. Now then, what is DaMisanthrope going to do here? Gets a 3 chain off to counter the 2 chain. Oh, there was an all clear opportunity, but that's well and truly being blocked by DaMisanthrope. Oh, he needs to be careful now, does Syperion, because these little poke attacks are going to really amount up to something. It's almost as if DaMisanthrope is searching for the all clear opportunity. Gets the power 2 chain with a 3, 24 garbage. He's too high up. Third column from the left filled with garbage, and the lead restored to 6 points. As DaMisanthrope is on match point with the bonus point firmly in his hands. Wonder what kind of a fight back there might be. Syperion is very much on the back foot. There could have been an all clear there. Could have been. Not sure. Oh, nice little 2 chain there from DaMisanthrope. He is bossing this game. Oh, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Pack it up, Syperion. You're done. Good night, Vienna. All clear found. And DaMisanthrope takes a thumping victory here as he wins by 10 points to 3. Great contest. Alright then, let's get on to the next game here in the PuyoGB Star League. We're going to do a match that was played earlier on between Syperion and Agent 3. Let's jump straight into it. Now, Syperion is player 1 and Agent 3 is player 2. I have to say I am very much in favour of the character choice that Agent 3 has selected. Alright then, so you can see the GTR start from Syperion and stairs from Agent 3. Not bad stairs actually, I must admit. Needs to be careful not to have any kind of conflictions going up to the second floor. You're right for the minute. Okay, chain coming off now from Syperion. Oh, wait. Oh, that's horrible from Agent 3. She's wasted all those greens. She had a lovely chain there. But alas, it wasn't to be. An influx of greens. The game was begging her to get the chain off, but she ignored the signs and has paid the price. 1-0 to Syperion. So we're into the second game now, and again you can see it's a nice stair setup from Agent 3, whereas I'm not entirely sure what Syperion is doing. Catches Agent 3 on the frame, mind you, and actually you can see, looking at it now, buried under garbage. Not a great chain setup from Agent 3 because of where the blues lie. She needs to try and dig herself out of this. Oh, nice block there. And she get a kill switch in, because I have to say, Syperion living dangerously now. Oh, he needs reds. Now then, power 3 chain into a 4. Nothing there from Syperion. And Agent 3 has equalised. Nicely done that, and it's 1 apiece. Right, into the next match now. And you can see GTR style line from Syperion. Agent 3 with stairs. A bit of repair work going on now for both players. Not really a block. Something that Agent 3 can do something with. She's looking for blues. Mind you, there's no blues around for a while. Oh, blues now coming up. 4 chain now from Syperion. Oh, that's alright. Puyo, set your chain off, Agent. Nicely done. Oh, but the follow-up chain. The follow-up chain from Syperion. He managed to keep his chain there. It was a good bait. And I'm afraid Agent 3 gotta take the tumble. 2-1 to Syperion. Alright, so Syperion. Let's do a little bit of background on both these players whilst they set up their initial forms. Quick little 1-chain poke. 2 of them from Agent 3. That one countered by Syperion. So, Agent 3 won the mixed... No, not the mixed, sorry. Agent 3 won the swap tournament at Play Expo Margate in February of this year, whereas Syperion, he placed second in last year's Vestris tournament. Both these players are more Tetris players than Puyo players, but both very much in the running in the Star League, and a nice chain being set off. That's a nice big 5 chain there from Agent 3, and a spectacular conflict, but it has countered a lot of garbage. Syperion not out of this. Not yet. Well, is now. Whoopsie daisy from Syperion, and Agent 3 equalises. Okay, into the next game, and yeah, looking good so far from both players. It's a nice little GTR start and a nice little stairs start. You can see, you know, both these players, they have played a bit competitive before. They're at that level where they're just trying to see if they can go up the ranks. Oh, that's nice from Agent 3. Lovely stairs transition there. Now then, she's going to keep building, or she's going to fail. Sucker punch there from Syperion, trying to take the game. Lovely 7-chain response. Beautiful 7-chain in return from Agent 3. And she claims her 3rd point. And is leading by 3 games to 2 at the minute. All clear start for this one. Life's the lottery, be lucky. Which one is going to fire first? Agent 3. Now then, single chain takes it down to 4. Is Agent 3 going to try and find another all clear? No, I think Agent 3 is just trying to do some repair work so she can build stairs. Whereas 4 chain now from Syperion. And those resources are now buried. Agent 3 have it all to do. Nicely played by Syperion. Alright, looking next. Needs to do some digging. Needs to be some digging done because that 3 chain's going to keep the pressure on. Oh, not out of it yet. Oh, that's lucky. Situation called for those Puyos, and well, Agent 3 got them. Lightning going to strike twice. No, she's going to try and get herself out of this. 50 for 2, could have gone for 80 for 5. Decides not to. Oh, Lightning has indeed struck twice. Those Puyos are handy. Now that she needs blooms and she needs them quick. Oh, no, she's still in it. How much longer though? Not for much longer. The exclamation mark and the full stop. And Syperion reclaims that point, and it's 3 apiece. Looking good, this. Oh, loads of nice Puyos for stairs, I think. Oh, they were nice Puyos for stairs, I'm not so sure anymore. Ooh, actually, I've spoken too soon. Having said that, ooh, okay, I thought Agent 3 was going to use that just to clear out the trash that's there, but no, she's going to keep on building. Interesting to see what she's going to do after this. Oh, I see what she's doing. Okay. Syperion needs to get a chain off and quick. Oh, she's lost the greens. Oh, chain off. Oh, chain. I'll tell you what, it's a 6 chain. I don't think it was the 6 chain that Syperion was meant to be building. But it is 4 oranges worth of garbage. And it's 4-3 now to Syperion. Going into the next game now, and you can see stairs from Agent 3 being built. Ooh, that's an interesting transition. Needs to be careful now, does Agent 3. Ooh, should have gone the other way, whereas Syperion, well, trying to look at GTR, really hasn't got much of a GTR. Missing purples and reds, definitely purples. Oh, gets purples, but the conflict there only makes it a 3 chain. And that 5 chain from Agent 3 is going to keep her in this contest. Now then, Syperion's doing some frantic digging. Agent 3's taking her time. I don't think she's got to take her time. She's got to be quick. Because before long, as you can see, Syperion is starting to dig back down to some resources and get himself into a position of safety. Oh, I'll tell you something. Agent 3 cheesing a frog stack, trying to get something going. Shout out to the great Lord Elros, who we've affectionately dubbed as the greatest Puyo in the entire universe. Meanwhile, lovely 3 chain now from Agent 3 manages to get the victory before margin time kicks in. And it's 4 apiece. I tell you what, these 2 are pretty even at the minute. Now then. Ooh. Interesting from... well, lots of greens. Loads of greens. And I'm afraid that Agent is going to take some garbage. It's not too bad, but kind of makes you wonder what she's trying to build. Our single now from Syperion gets the 2 chain in. Oh, hasn't caught Agent 3 on the frame. Could have done something with those yellows. She's being brave. I don't know if she's being brave. Building with greens now. Syperion Got some semblance of a counter-attack going. Just going for a 2-chain meanwhile. Catches Agent on the frame. Another 2-chain now. Here we go. Backdoor chain. Look at this. Lovely little backdoor chain there from Agent. In much the same way with that 6-chain before from Syperion. I don't think Agent was looking at that backdoor chain, but she'll take it. And it's 5-4 to Agent 3 at the moment. This is very good going. Both are pretty even at this stage. Alright then, so interesting build this from Agent 3. Even more interesting from Syperion, because I have no idea what he's trying to do. Well, he's managed to fabricate some kind of GTR. I don't think it's GTR as such. It's more like GT question mark. The kindest way to describe that. 2-chain meanwhile from... Oh! That didn't block. That's fortuitous. 5-chain now from Syperion. Only a 3-chain in return from Agent. Her resources are buried. She's in a lot of trouble. Needs to try and dig down. Whereas Syperion is just going for the kill switch. And it's all square after 10. It's 5 apiece. Can't really split these two at the minute. 40-1, 40-1. Early exchange is done and dusted. Interesting from Agent 3. Oh, tell you what. Not bad, not bad. That's okay actually from Agent 3. You can see the GTR line now from Syperion. Is he going to build upwards? No, he's just going to fire. Which might have actually been a very clever move because there's nothing there. There is nothing there. The Agent, she took her time, didn't really get the Puyos that she needed to try and get that chain off. And Syperion now inches into the lead, 6-5. Alright, again, some semblance of GTR from Syperion. I thought he was going to go reverse then, but... Oh, oh that's not a bad block. Actually allows him to build quite safely as well. Lots of greens, lots of yellows. Nothing really in and around that. Now then, what's Syperion doing to build here? Looks a bit risky. He's going to set his chain off. Nice 7-chain. Oh, I'll tell you something, there's nothing there really for Agent 3, and it's an 8-chain, I beg your pardon. Really, I haven't been good at counting these chains today. And now Syperion starts to inch a little further forward with a 2-point advantage now. 7-5. Now then, Agent 3, what can you do to stop the rot? Oh, it's looking pretty good. Nice little juxtaposition there from Syperion. Agent 3, I have no idea what this is. Someone help me out here. I mean, it's half of something maybe. It's only a first floor. It looks like something random zombie would build. Chains off. Power 4. Power 5. Power 6. Star of garbage. Thank you very much, and good night, Agent 3. Syperion now. This is quite interesting because they were even up to a point. First 10 games it was 5 apiece, and now Syperion has got the bonus points in his hand. It's almost as if the first to 10, it does build some kind of endurance, and you need a little bit of endurance to play this kind of game mode, but it just seems as if Agent 3 is a little bit fried at the minute. Oh, that's a horrible build for stairs. That's a stairs special. You've got something similar there for GTR. It's a power 6. Nothing there at all for Agent 3. Very tame with the purples. And amazingly, almost from nowhere it has to be said, Syperion is now on match point. Goodness me. Okay, GTR now from Syperion. You can see. Ooh, that's a bit of a misdrop. Possibly. Okay. Agent 3 looking to continue to build. No, she's just going to go for a first floor chain. Power 5. GTR special from Syperion. So we had stairs special the game before, GTR special this time round, and Agent 3 pulls the game back. 9-6 now. And it just depends on whether or not Agent 3 has got anything left in the tank. Still going to go with stairs. It's a dogged approach. Oh, that's interesting. 2-chain now. Oh, Syperion's kind of just gone to, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just going to cheese it. Here we go, 2-chain. Kind of similar from Agent 3. Semblance of a chain off. Nice block. Not a full block though, and Syperion can certainly worm his way out of it. We've gone the other way with that 2-chain, it has to be said, but he has plenty of resources, which is something that Agent 3 doesn't necessarily have. Oh, I thought for a moment, 2-chain to 2-chain, I thought for a moment that Syperion was going to try it the other way with that chain. He's managed to get through to something. Now then, wave after wave of chains. Is this going to be the way that Syperion takes his way, makes his way to his maiden victory in the league? Certainly looks as if it is. Mind you, Agent 3 looking okay. Trying to get something off. A 2-chain now from Syperion, another 2-chain back. Now the 3-chain. Yeah, it's only a 2-chain, but she's got something off. And margin time is going to kick in now. This is where the little chains are going to amount to a lot of garbage at some point. We've already had a margin time assisted victory in this set of videos. Oh, nice 2-chain this from Agent 3. Trying to keep herself in this game. Oh, that's a good block. That is indeed a good block, but again, Syperion can get his way out of this. 2-chain now from Syperion. He's managed to get down to where those reds are. Margin time is going to start adding a lot more garbage on now. And I have a feeling it might be curtains now. It certainly is going to be curtains now for Agent 3. A valiant effort, but not to be. As Syperion wins this match by 10 points to 6 and gets the bonus point in the process. Alright then guys, let's bring you on to the next game, which is going to be between Reese, who is Anticitizen, and Syperion. Getting through these matches thick and fast, as it were. Let's get this game up and running. So Anticitizen is player 1 and Syperion is player 2, and you can see both are favouring GTR. Almost mirrored. Well, the first 6 Puyos I'd say were quite mirrored. Okay, it's a much nicer transition, I'd say, from Syperion this time round. I'll tell you what, Anticitizen's transition was good. Oh, he's got a nice 4-chain counter strike here. Oh, he's blocked his trigger! Syperion blocks his trigger! Oh, that's a shame. Could add a chain off as well. It's Anticitizen that takes first blood in this game. Sorry, in this contest. Yeah, game contest, same thing. Here we go, second game now. Quick attack there from Syperion. Oh, good diss from Syperion. Forces Anticitizen to play defensively. Amazingly, he hasn't been blocked yet in that channel. Still hasn't been blocked in that channel. Now then, Anticitizen, what are you going to try and do here? Syperion's kind of lost a little bit of the plot. Hey, chain to chain. Nice little counterplay there also from Anticitizen. More or less all square. A chain off now from Anticitizen. 5 chain coming off. Syperion doesn't really have an answer. I think he realised that he didn't have an answer here, and that is it. 2-0 to Anticitizen. Nicely done. Right then, into the third game now. That's not bad from Anticitizen, but he's got to be careful now because he's in that so-called GTR special trap. Just needs to seal himself off so that he doesn't get a conflict. He's done that nicely. Needs to now be aware not to build along that line anymore. Whereas Syperion... Oh, I'll tell you what, this is a good build from Syperion. Is he brave enough? No, he's going to counter that little play there. Now then, how quickly can Anticitizen build? Oh, I'll tell you what. Fortune favours the brave. 8-chain now in return. Look at what's coming back. This is a brilliant counter play here from Anticitizen. Beautiful 9-chain on the return. 72 on the backswing. Thank you very much, and what a game we've just had. Anticitizen goes 3-0 up with a beautiful counter attack. Both players looking at GTR. Nothing wrong with that at all. Some people sneer at GTR players using... at beginner players, GTR players? Yeah, GTR players using beginners. We're going to go with it. Beginner players using GTR, but actually, if you're comfortable with it, use it. Oh, lovely 4-chain return from Syperion. And that's buried Anticitizen's resources, and he's not going to get himself out. Syperion off the mark. Tell you what, that was a really good chain there from Syperion to actually put Anticitizen under enough pressure to take the game. Now, this is very interesting. GTR, it's not a great... They're not great Puyos for GTR, even for experienced players. No downturn there for... There's no downturn there, but it is a nice 5-chain, and that is gonna... Oh, it's 61 garbage, and it's Gonski for Anticitizen. And as quick as you'd like, Syperion has scored himself 2 points. This is looking good. Not a bad extension that from Anticitizen. Again, both players need to be aware because they've got blue sticking out like sore thumbs. I would say that Anticitizen's got a better way of dealing with it. Mind you, having said that, looking at what Syperion's trying to do. Chain off. Oh, yeah, right, Puyo's there. Oh, he's still going to build. Oh, legendary build from Anticitizen. It's a lovely 9-chain from Syperion. Meanwhile, there we go. Power 9 coming up. That's going to send it back. Oh, 3 oranges counter to 4. Nicely done. Tell you what, counterplay from Anticitizen is nice to behold. No, low intermediate players with that level of counterplay. The intermediate and pros. Oh, that should be something to look forward to in the later league matches. Right then. Ooh, get a key from Anticitizen there in that upturn. Got the right Puyos there. Needs another red on top of there, whereas Syperion is... Oh, where's he building? Is he going to build with the reds? He's been blocked. Actually, that's not too bad because... Oh. He's going that way instead. Alright, chain off. I've just realised that there's nothing there for Anticitizen. He kind of destroyed his transition there. It's a star and a moon of garbage. It's 4-3. So Syperion keeping himself in the mix. And an all-clear start. Life's a lottery, be lucky. Which one's going to fire first? Building flat. Sometimes you just need to set off. Oh, that's a nice block. Now then, both trying to repair their GTR lines. Syperion has definitely got his fixed. Anticitizen, not really. Was he looking at flat packing there? I'm not sure what he's trying to do there. Okay, he's fine, he's fixed it. Whereas Syperion is firing. Oh, that's really risky! That's super risky from Anticitizen. Too risky, in fact. And it's allowed Syperion to equalise, as it's 4 apiece. Both are very much assured of what they're doing. Alright. Interesting GTR line from Syperion. Just as interesting from Anticitizen. Looking for greens and reds. It's got greens and reds. It's got a natural transition there. That's fine. But Syperion is getting his chain off. And that has, it's a 4 chain. It's to be met with a 3 chain in return by Anticitizen. His resources are buried. His transition is broken. Syperion is 2/3 of the way to a frog stack. It's all happening. It's ugly. But sometimes ugly is effective. As evidenced by that 3 chain. Which is going to take Anticitizen out. The Syperion edges into the lead at 1 point. Okay then, again, GTR start looks interesting. A nice flat GTR there from Syperion. That's a nice build. That does look pretty good. Anticitizen kind of needs to finish that tail off because that doesn't look too good at the minute. Chain off from Syperion. Gives Anticitizen enough time to keep building. Oh, he hesitated there. And he's got a conflict with the reds, so it's only going to be a 6. It's countered a fair chunk of it, just not enough. Get himself into any position of safety. Syperion orders Anticitizen to get out of town. 6-4. Well, this was meant to be GTR, it's kind of not there yet. There we go, that's better. It's kind of. Oh, you'd have to say that Anticitizen's GTR looks a bit cleaner, but he really needs to work on those blues because he hasn't got anything there. Whereas Syperion has got a chain off, it's a power 5 into a 6. And there's nothing there for Anticitizen at all. So Syperion, 7-4 up, has the bonus point in his hand so far. Now you'd say that Syperion has a cleaner GTR line there. He's got himself a power link there. Anticitizen's just going to keep building. There's no downturn there for Anticitizen actually. He hasn't got a tail that naturally progresses to an end. There's no dovetail. Whereas, oh, that was a mistake. Now then, I think Anticitizen's going to try and cheese it. But I have a feeling that Syperion beat him to the cheese. 8-4 to Syperion. And what started off as being quite promising from Anticitizen has kind of tapered away a bit. He's got a lot of ground to make up if he's going to get himself into any kind of position where he can get himself back in this contest. Because at the moment, I'd say Syperion has it all his way. looking good from Syperion, actually. It's also looking good in a way for Anticitizen. Hey, that block isn't going to do anything. Now then, what is chain off? Power link. It's only a 6. And I have a feeling that Anticitizen went the wrong way there with this transition. Ended up breaking his chain midway through. Syperion now with a 5-point advantage. He is on match point. Now then, Anticitizen has got a lot to do in order to get himself back into this contest. The question is, can he do it? Interesting line from Anticitizen. They're both thinking about building chains. Mind you, I don't know what Syperion's doing now. It's certainly not building chains. Chain off! Only a 4 chain from Syperion. It's a 7 from... No, it's an 8 even. From Anticitizen. Concession now in place. 5 to Anticitizen. Syperion with 9. Interesting Puyos. Very interesting Puyos. It just seems to be greens and yellows. Very few reds and even fewer purples. Yeah, we've got pretty much a bicular contest at the moment. There we go, more Puyos now spreading the field. And it looks to me as if Anticitizen actually has a... Oh, he's got to be careful, those reds are going to conflict. He needs to erase those reds on the top. Is he going to erase those reds on the top? Chain off now from... No, of course he's not. He's going to power it. To hell with it. Power chain, let's see what we can do. A spectacular cut. And it's reversed his fortunes. Anticitizen asked the question, what is the point of building a conventional chain when you can get a power chain by snapping it in half? Syperion's response, fair play. Anyway, 6-9. Syperion is leading by 3 points still. Is the comeback on, one wondered? Jingle there from Anticitizen. Oh, he's got to be careful not to conflict those blows. Chain off. Here we go. Lovely power 6 from Syperion. It's a normal 6 from Anticitizen. I don't think it's going to be enough. No, it's not enough at all, and Syperion takes it on the deciding. A power 6 stronger than the normal 6, and it is Syperion that wins this game by 10 points to 6. Alright, another match coming up thick and fast. Hold on to your hats. It's going to be DaMisanthrope against Agent 3. Should be a very good contest here in the Star League. Here we go. DaMisanthrope as player 1, Agent 3 as player 2. And you can see Agent 3 looking at stairs, and of course DaMisanthrope is like, I don't care about building chain patterns, I just want to hit my opponents as hard and as fast as I can. Playing very much like, I don't know, a Celt or a Viking. Hey, what's a lovely transition here from Agent 3. Blocks a little bit, not too much, can do something. Ooh, might have made a mistake there. We can get out though. And she's got through to reds as a trigger. Oh, but a lovely counter strike there from DaMisanthrope. Pressure really back on. Now then, can Agent 3 actually get to a chain? I don't think so somehow. Kill switch found by DaMisanthrope, and he takes early doors. Into the second game. Here we go. Tell you what, it was quite interesting that from Agent 3. It looked as if she was going to get some chain off, but tell you what, DaMisanthrope very quick with his strikes. Actually, he's starting to build a bit. This is interesting. Hasn't been blocked on that blue channel. Here we go, power 2 into a 5. Where's your chain? No chain there. 3 oranges. Is it going to get it down to below 3? Yes, it is. So that's going to top it up to 93 overall, 33 still to fall. And it's 2-0 to DaMisanthrope. Here we go. 3rd game now. Interesting. 3 chain now from DaMisanthrope. Again, he just doesn't care. He's like, I have Puyos. Oh, he's found an all clear. He's very good at scouting for those all clears. All he needs to do is just set a chain off. And I think that's going to be as good as gone. He's found another all clear. He's doing nothing but scouting for those all clears. Just to put the exclamation mark on that, yeah. 3-0 to DaMisanthrope. Scouting for all clears, that is his strategy. Oh, Agent 3. Taking stock a little bit. Oh, there's an all clear there for... Oh, she could have got the all clear! Oh, she'll be kicking herself on that. She could have got the all clear. That would have been a reversal of fortunes. But instead it's a 4 chain. 24 garbage, which means DaMisanthrope is finally buried under some garbage. Now then, what is what is Agent 3 going to try and do? 2 chain now from DaMisanthrope there, preparing for another one. Ooh, maybe not. The way that he built that chain's kind of gone the wrong way. What's he trying to do? This is interesting. This is like Epic Maneuver 101. You betcha! Look at that! Nice Swamp 2 chain there. Burying those resources of Agent 3. And this match is being reversed at the moment. Oh, he's got to be careful now. DaMisanthrope is building high. 2 chain in return. Nicely done, and DaMisanthrope is back to some semblance of normality. No, I thought he'd have gone for the 3 chain, but goes for the 2 chain instead. Wave after wave. Agent 3 under immense pressure, and that's going to take her out. 4-0 to DaMisanthrope so far. I wonder if he's looking at a clean sweep here. It's imperious. Looks as if Agent 3 is going to try and do GTR. 2 chain now from DaMisanthrope. Another 2 chain trying to block those channels, which he has done. It's not too bad. It's Agent 3 can certainly work her way out here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh no, didn't go with the blues. Could have had a 3 chain there. Going for the 2 chain instead. She's got GTR line back. Is she going to continue building up on it? No, DaMisanthrope. Only a 2 chain. Don't really let her know. Okay, and now little bits of garbage starting to populate DaMisanthrope's field. Oh, 2 chain. 2 chain to 2 chain. They're striking each other with little blows and pokes. Say, time's coming on a bit. 3 chain now from Agent 3, trying to force DaMisanthrope on the back foot, but really these blocks are... they're circumstantial, they're not really doing anything. And we're heading close into margin time territory. Ooh. Ooh, DaMisanthrope's a 2 chain now. We've got the right Puyos to build. Here we go, margin time about to come in. And Agent 3 now on the back foot. Needs to try and get herself out of this hole because at the moment DaMisanthrope just looking for blues, which he's got. Here we go, free chain. That's gonna 20 garbage. Wow, that has buried Agent 3 all the way. Get out of town, says DaMisanthrope. Takes his 5th game, he's 5-0 up. Agent 3 yet to get off the markers. We have double greens for the all clear start and double reds as well. Both of them saying that we don't want all clear assisted victory. Not in that way anyway. Oh, wouldn't that be fun if there's an all clear there? I think it's a little bit too high. Now then, is that chain going to work? It's only a free chain. It's blocked a little bit of it. It's still 24 garbage. Oh, it's quite a bit there for Agent 3 to deal with. Oh, nice power chain there. Oh, that's lucky. Hasn't blocked Agent 3 off just yet, but DaMisanthrope just building very quickly, trying to find that kill switch. Oh, is he going for a 4 chain? Hey, I think he's looking at 4. Ooh, this is interesting from DaMisanthrope. Going for the power 2 chain instead. What's it? Oh, he's a 3 chain. I am not very good at reading chains today, but that has taken Agent 3 out completely. 6-0 to DaMisanthrope. Oh, he's certainly eyeing clean sweep here, and he's looking very dangerous and imperious. Okay. Stairs again from Agent 3. Not really getting the right Puyos for stairs. Oh, I'll tell you something. Blues look good for DaMisanthrope. Power 4 chain. It's only a 2 chain really from Agent 3. There's nothing there. And you have to say that DaMisanthrope brings up his 7th win here on the bounce. Is having it all his own way. All his own way. And Agent 3 really struggling to cope with the pressure that is being inflicted upon her by the ruthless quick strikes of DaMisanthrope. Trying to scout all clears again. Enough 2 chain there from DaMisanthrope. Now then, Agent 3. Fortune favours the brave. How brave will she be? Not there. Caught on the frame. Punished. Ooh, can she get there? I think she can. Oh, she's just about hanging on in there. She's just got to get herself out into a position of safety. There we go. Now then, how is she going to get herself into a position of strength? Because at the moment, wave after wave of garbage. Blues look good. Blues look good. Gets the 3 chain off. Okay, DaMisanthrope building high. And you can see that reversal. Agent 3 finally getting back to that foundation. Of course, DaMisanthrope doesn't want her to get there. Gonna build quicker than that though. Oh, here we go. Tell you what, margin time's now going to kick in, and you'd have to say that the resources look good for Agent 3. She might be able to pull off her first win here. Unless, of course, greens come along. I was going with blues. Greens are coming up. Another 2 chain now. DaMisanthrope keeping the pressure on. 2 chain to 2 chain, another 2 chain now. Again, margin time creeping in. Now then, Agent 3's got to be careful. She doesn't snooker herself. Last thing she wants to do is box herself in. Oh, that was a bit brave. Now then, margin time very much going to play a big part in this. 2 chain to 2 chain. Bit of tennis. 3 garbage. It's all that's resolved. Oh, oh, oh! That was bad from Agent 3. I don't know what she did there, but she could have had the chain off. Don't know why she conceded. That was may have to have a second look at that. Oh, there was no clear opportunity for both in this game, but not taken by either. You'd have to say that DaMisanthrope gets a 4 chain off. Oh, I think Agent 3's brain is frazzled here. And it's just looking very tame here. It's 9-0 to DaMisanthrope. I'm lost for words at just how one-sided this contest is, because it is just incredibly one-sided. Surely Agent 3 can get something off. 4 chain off. Oh, is she finally gonna get a win? Is she finally gonna get a win? You bet she is. Oh, that's kind of spoilt the party a little bit, and I think DaMisanthrope will be kicking himself. He should have actually taken the win there. Oh, is there going to be an upset? I think it's too late for an upset. You'd have to say that DaMisanthrope has pretty much got this game won. Got to be careful though, it's not completely out. Oh, hang on. He's found the all clear. That's jammy. That's going to send it back as well. 12 on the backswing. Now then, you've got to build quickly, Agent 3. Not quick enough. That's curtains and game. And I tell you that almost pretty much had it his entire way, and maybe he'll be kicking himself that he didn't take that as a clean sweep, but as it is, absolutely thrashed her and takes the game 10-1. Alright then, so let's jump into the next game and let's go with Anticitizen against Agent 3. Rather, I should say Agent 3 against Anticitizen. Player 1 is Agent 3, player 2 is Anticitizen. Alright, it looks as if we've got stairs from Agent 3 and a bit of freestyle by the looks of things from Anticitizen. Interesting to see what he's doing. Oh, it's a nice 5 chain. Nice power 5, immediate power 5, and Agent 3 already taking the tumble. And Anticitizen goes 1-0 up. Some exciting matches. Right into the second game now, and it's a bit more assured of a GTR start from Anticitizen. And you can see Agent 3 trying to go for stairs. Kind of fluffed her lines. Gonna bail and go the power chain route to try and get herself a win. She's stubborn, wanting to continue to build stairs. Only a single chain poke. Nice block. Now then, what's Anticitizen gonna do? Set the chain off. Chain off. Looks like an 8 chain. Oh, that's fortuitous. There's no green there. No green to carry that chain on. And no, in fact, no greens anywhere, and then low things to carry the chain on. So Agent 3 takes the plunge again, and it is 2-0 to Anticitizen. Alright, GTR start with a key transition there for Anticitizen. Kind of fluffed his lines a little bit there, but it's not irrecoverable. Ooh, interesting what he's doing there now. Is he trying to reverse his tail? That looks intriguing. Also looks a little bit messy. Here we go, 2 chain now from nothing there. Agent 3. Get out of town! So that's a bit of a tame end there to Anticitizen, as Agent 3 breaks her duck and gets off the mark. What did he said though? Oh, that's a bit funky from Anticitizen. Much nicer Puyos for stairs, I would say. Certainly, Agent 3's happier with that start. Now needs to build up to the second floor. Oh, that's interesting how she's building up. She's cut her greens. She's realised this and is needing to start again. Okay, what is she doing there? Oh, she's messed that up. Is that going to reach on the down? Yes, it just about reaches on the downturn. Oh, what is she doing? I'm not entirely sure what she's doing here. Power 2 chain now from Anticitizen to catch Agent 3 completely off guard. Get out of town! Says Anticitizen to Agent 3 in retaliation for what happened in the last game. And Anticitizen leads by 2. Goes 3-1 up. Racing to this game now, and a bit of indecision over the blues. Still a bit of indecision with the blues. Playing more like arms than... Chain there from Agent 3. Agent 3 trying to do GTR and completely messed that up. Whereas Anticitizen's GTR, that's not bad actually. That's a better transition. Oh, he's kind of made a mess of that. Free chain now from Agent 3 trying to put the pressure on. Resources somewhat buried now for Anticitizen. He's trying to get himself into a position of strength. Because at the moment, Agent 3 just getting herself into this game somehow. Literally clawing her way into it. Oh, that was lucky. Now then, where is this kill switch for Agent 3? 2 chain now from Anticitizen. 3 chain now from Agent 3. Oh, it doesn't block cleanly. Instead allows Anticitizen to start digging his way out. Will it be a drought of colours? Oh, we nearly put that in the wrong place. I thought for a moment he just conceded the match. Oh, the RNG. The RNG is being particularly kind to Anticitizen. How long will this last? Has he got a red up there? No. He's managed to get a backdoor chain. Nice power 2 chain there. Margin time definitely now starting to kick in. We've gone past the 96-second mark. Another power 2 chain. Oh, it's a complete reversal. And that time is palindromic. Oh, 2 minutes, point 2. Well, I'll tell you what, Agent 3 can count herself unlucky there, maybe. But just goes to show you, the game isn't over until the third column from the left is all the way up to the top. Build up. Wasn't the case for Anticitizen, and he managed to pull that game from nowhere. Single chain now. No, it doesn't block anything, that's okay. Agent 3 kind of wasting valuable resources there. Although looking for greens, no greens to be found. 3 chain now coming off from Anticitizen. Realises that Agent 3's in a huge amount of trouble, and that power 2 chain takes it away. Reese is now front running by 4. 5-1 at the minute. Okay, GTR line. Nice GTR line that from Anticitizen. Oh, he's got. Is he gonna go? No, he's not. He's might go the other way with that transit. See, I'll tell you what. There was a better Puyo placement there, but doesn't mean much because at the moment it looks comfortable for only a 3 chain. Catches Anticitizen on the frame now. Clever play from Agent 3 going for the kill. Beautiful 6 chain follow up. A 3 chain poke and a clear way to send Anticitizen packing. Agent 3 might have finally woken up here. Only trailing now by 3. Which means consequently, all clear. Nope, not taken by either. GTR line from Anticitizen, stairs from Agent 3. Oh, that was a bad placement of Puyo's. Oh, it's only got a bit better actually. There we go, natural transition up. Now then, how is Agent going to play this? Got blues on top. Is she going to continue building up? May need to be a bit brave here. Mind you, Anticitizen looks okay-ish. Just needs reds for his transition. Oh, this is brave from Agent 3. She's got the right Puyos as well to set that chain off. Here we go, chain off. Counter chain off as well. Beautiful power 6. That's a lovely 9 chain from Anticitizen. Oh, does it reach? Oh, if only it was the other way around, that would have been an 11 chain from Agent 3. Power 9 beats a normal 9. And it is indeed 6 games to 2. Anticitizen now very much on the charge as he starts his GTR setup. Agent 3 starting stairs. Looking good this actually from Anticitizen. He needs to not block himself. That looks good. Downturn looks good there. You can clear that away. Agent 3. Oh, she needs yellows. She needs yellows there. Got yellows. Is she going to keep... Oh, she's building. That's brave. Starting to believe in herself again. Well, now she needs green. Greens look good. She's got green coming. Yellows for Anticitizen look good. Oh, the chain broke in half. Massive conflictions there from Agent 3. There we go. It's a lovely. We're into a 10 chain. Beautiful 10 chain from Anticitizen. A 4 chain in return from Agent 3 isn't going to do much. It's over a moon of garbage. And it's 7 to Anticitizen. Agent 3 only has 2 on the board. Right, into the next game. That's interesting. Very interesting setup here for Anticitizen with the GTR line. Quick 2 chain poke from Agent 3, which kind of allows Anticitizen to fix what he was doing. But he needs to be careful because he's in GTR special territory. I think he realises this. Just needs to put a red and another colour there so he doesn't get a conflict. And the game gives him red-purple. Well, that's fun. Alright then. Now needs to be careful not to cut off his chain there. The question is, will Agent 3 pounce? Looks as if she's going to go for it. Power 4 into a 5. Power 4 into a 6. Seems that Anticitizen had that base covered. Rather fortuitously, one hastens to add. But it is 6 points ahead now, and Agent 3 has it all to do yet again. Anticitizen very much trusting his confidence in the GTR line. Just be careful. Does Agent 3? She doesn't block herself off. Oh, that's much nicer. The stairs. She's getting there, which is fine. Oh, hang on. GTR special. He might actually get away with it. I think he does. Agent 3 with it all to do. Concedes the match. Anticitizen is on match point. It's 9 points to 2. Oh, 3 chain all clear from Anticitizen. Oh dear, he's looking for the kill immediately. Or is he looking for the double all clear? He might have got it. He might have got it. 3 chain using that power from the all clear bonus. Oh, it's looking dangerous and perilous for Agent 3. And that's Gonski. Can't do anything there. And that is it. Agent 3 is down. And Anticitizen claims victory with the bonus point, winning the game by 10 points to 2. Alright then, let's get into this game. This should be pretty interesting given the way that both players have played. It's going to be DaMisanthrope against Anticitizen. Let's get and do it. Alright, so GTR line from Anticitizen, sorry. Just see, DaMisanthrope doesn't care about how to build chains. It's just going to go straight for the kill. Which may not be a great ploy. Because look at that chain that Anticitizen's got built. Perfect counter into a 6 chain. It's 91 garbage on the backswing, and DaMisanthrope takes the first loss. Anticitizen goes 1-0 up. Well, they both counter one another. That's the question that needs to be asked. Okay, single chain there from Anticitizen. Oh, it's kind of changed the way he plays. Interesting. 3 chain now. 3 chain in return, so it's a safe counter. Takes it down to 2. It's completely residual. Nice block, but it does allow Anticitizen to go with almost a GTR line. Power single there from DaMisanthrope. Going now for a 2 chain. Gonna start burying those resources. Nice block there. Another power single, trying to block a channel. No block there, wasn't successful. A power single on the backswing, that was a good block. Now the 2 chain. Is that going to block? No, not really. Does allow a power 3 chain to come off. Here we go. Nearly an orange of garbage, and wow, Anticitizen very much on the back foot now. Did DaMisanthrope find a kill switch and register his first win in this match? He's looking for the 3 chain. Gets it. Oh, what a jammy 3 chain in return from Anticitizen. He's not finished yet. 2 chain now. Is that going to block? It has somewhat. Now then, how brave. Oh, those are fortuitous Puyos. Oh, he's going to run out of room. Oh, he's okay. He's okay. Just about. It's not going to block. He's got another 2 chain off as well. I tell you what, this is dogged. Absolutely dogged from Anticitizen, and he's got resources that he can use. DaMisanthrope has got to start building again. Oh, it's fine. Nice 4 chain, power 3 into a 4. Margin time assisted, he won't mind that at all. Catches Anticitizen on the frame and equalises. DaMisanthrope equalises, it's 1 apiece. Alright then. Have a look next, see what's happening. Oh, there was an all clear there, and I think DaMisanthrope missed it. I think he has, you know. GTR line from Anticitizen, but he needs to repair what he's got there. Is that going to block? No, it doesn't. 3-4 chain. Loads of yellows that he couldn't use. RNGesus. Random number generator just wasn't there for Anticitizen as DaMisanthrope takes his 2nd victory here. Back-to-back wins. Hey, ooh, that's a nice little GTR line. Not going to end with a natural all clear. 4 chains to try and take away that threat. Oh, it's 36. That's going to bury DaMisanthrope's resources. Now then, kill switch, another 4 chain coming up. Concession from DaMisanthrope, he knows he's not going to win that one. All square. 2 apiece. 5th game now. GTR from Anticitizen. What is building chains and why do we bother from DaMisanthrope? That's a nice 4 chain. It's called DaMisanthrope napping there. Oh, he's still in this. Don't know how, not anymore. Well, back-to-back wins for Anticitizen. So he now leads by 3 games to 2. Back, front running. Ooh, I thought maybe there would have been a more clear opportunity there. No, maybe not. DaMisanthrope just keeping a centre line. Oh, here we go. This looks pretty cool. Lovely 4 chain. No blues for Miles. Drought of blues. But a backdoor 4 chain, that's going to counter a lot of that garbage. 2 waves of 5. Falling in exactly the same place both times. Ah, would have been funny if it was third time lucky. All clear found from DaMisanthrope. Power 2 counters a lot of it, but he's in huge trouble now, and I think he realised that. GTR special trap done him in the end. And DaMisanthrope, it's 3 apiece. Oh, those are nice Puyos for GTR. You could argue they're somewhat nice for Key, but DaMisanthrope's like, I want to get the chains in quick. Oh, he's got to be careful, he's too high up. He's too high up. That's going to take the sting out, but he is in a precarious position. And those are fortuitous Puyos for the kill switch. Yeah, this done, pack it up. Back-to-back wins again. Not back-to-back wins. I do apologise. More to do with the fact that Anticitizen has restored his lead. Just the 1 game. Ow, Swamp City! Nice power 2 chain there from DaMisanthrope. Now he's got to build quick. Try and take Anticitizen out. Oh wow. Someone's going to be checked into the Swamp City Hotel, and that person's Anticitizen. Absolutely locked out of it. And 4 apiece. This is a pretty good contest. Evenly matched so far are both these players. The GTR line from Anticitizen. No purples though. Oh, finally gets purples. Caught on the frame though. Oh, that's a horrible way. But it's got through to blues, and that high truncation is really good. Oh, he's going to cut his blues. Going for a 4 chain instead. Oh, dangerous now for DaMisanthrope. Oh, not there. Might have been a stretch too far for him there, bridge too far for him, sorry I should say. And again, it's 5-4. The 1 point lead for Anticitizen. Oh, that's a high truncation there. Can easily be blocked. What's DaMisanthrope trying to do? Oh, he's just going to go for a power 2 chain. Try and bait him. Well, he's been baited. Power 2 chain's going to pretty much nullify all of that attack. Those resources aren't really buried for DaMisanthrope, but they're not clean either. 2 chain against a 3. Oh. Okay, that's an interesting option for Anticitizen to allow it to fall. You must have a Baldric cunning plan. Because DaMisanthrope is going to keep hitting him with wave after wave of garbage. Oh, you're not going to win with just those kinds of singles, DaMisanthrope. Now then, Anticitizen's got a 3 chain. I tell you what, if you had the red on top of that yellows, that would have been an epic 6. Now then, roles are reversed. DaMisanthrope starting to lose a little bit of momentum here. Can he break out? It'll take some doing for him to break out. We have seen... Oh no, he's not going to come out of this one. He won't come out of this one. Argentine just starting to come in, as it were, but no. That 4 chain was the cherry on top of the cake. Anticitizen now front running by 2 games as he goes 6-4 up. Interesting to see what DaMisanthrope is going to do here. He hasn't got reds. It's a very interesting GTR line as well from Anticitizen. He gets a power 3. Now then, yellows. Oh, no yellows in sight. No yellows in sight. Too late. Now then, DaMisanthrope has got some clearing up to do. Gets a 2 chain. Actually, what is Anticitizen got there? Not a lot. Now the question is, can DaMisanthrope get himself back into a position of strength? Oh, he's got to be careful! That was a horrible play there from DaMisanthrope. Very careless. Well, Anticitizen will take it because he's now got the bonus point in his hand. This is looking very interesting for DaMisanthrope. This is almost got like a bear stack going on. 4 chain now, set off. Nothing there for Anticitizen. Oh, he manages to get the right Puyo, but he's got no reds to carry that chain on. He's as good as gone. Now then, is the fight back on? Looking at GTR start from Anticitizen. Looks okay so far. He needs purples, which he's got. Oh, that's an interesting truncation. No, he's going to go with that with the reds. What are reds? Oh, here we go. He's got the right Puyos. It's a 4 chain, power 4 from DaMisanthrope. Oh, that's going to take... Yeah, that's going to send a lot back. It's 36. Less than half the board to contend with as DaMisanthrope, but not many resources at the bottom anyway. Now then, this is a bit interesting from Anticitizen, playing very similar to how DaMisanthrope plays. He asked the question, how do you like lem apples? Bonus point back in his hands as he front runs by 3. Is there still going to be a fight back on? Not over yet. Not by any stretch. Ooh, interesting-ish line there from Anticitizen. DaMisanthrope. To hell with it. There we go. Swamp City. Oh, massive power 4 chain. Power 6 though. That's more than strong enough. More than strong enough. And it seems to me that now Anticitizen has got DaMisanthrope in check. He's leading by 9 points to 5. He's got a 4-point advantage and he is on match point. DaMisanthrope will need to win the last 5 on the bounce. Just to get anywhere close. Bit of tennis. Only 3 on the backswing. Just shows you the amount of mileage you get with power chains, to say that now. Chain now from... Oh, I tell you what. I'll tell you this now. I have a feeling... Anticitizen could have... He had enough time to put those 2 Puyos where they needed to go to complete the 5 chain and probably take the game. Kind of allowed DaMisanthrope in. 2 chain to 2 chain. Nope, not going for the 2 chain. DaMisanthrope just gonna... Now he's going to 2 chain. Oh, here we go. 4 chain now from Anticitizen. 20 garbage. Again, resources somewhat buried. The DaMisanthrope will need to build very quickly. Oh, he's made a mistake there. Gets the 2 chain anyway. Another 4 chain now from Anticitizen. Oh, somehow, the DaMisanthrope is living. Oh, power 2 chain now? No, just a single. I thought we would have gone for the power 2 chain. Margin time now about to kick in. Ooh, what's his Anticitizen looking to do? Oh, that might block. It does block. Oh, DaMisanthrope in a whole heap of trouble. Oh, he's gambling on... He is gambling on purples, which just did not materialise. Get out of town, says Anticitizen, and he takes the game. 10 points to 5. Alright then, guys, that's going to be all the matches done for this edition of the PuyoGB Star League matches. Just so that you guys are aware that we are indeed very much in League territory. Star League will run for another weekend. It will end next Sunday on the 3rd of May, and then from the 4th of May through to the 17th we will be into Moon League territory with, of course, Crown League 18th through to the 33rd, or the end of the month. Playoffs will also be at the end of the month. And of course, people have been wondering about the playoffs. Well, playoffs take place between whoever finishes second from top in the lower league against second from bottom in the higher league. I can actually let you guys know, and I know the Rock League people have been waiting for this. We have the results table done for the Rock League, and I can now show you all who has placed where. And as you can see in this lovely Excel spreadsheet, that Ash has won the Rock League. He finishes, he's played 8, he's won 7. The one draw was because he couldn't play Booming Signal due to a version mismatch. He's got 4 bonus points, and by virtue of the fact that he beat Werehog in their match, he has taken gold and is automatically promoted next season to the Star League. Werehog, runner-up with 26 points as well, will play at the end of May whoever finishes second from bottom in the Moon League. Boyrocker was disqualified because we gave everyone ample warning for them to say that they could withdraw, and, well, he didn't. He basically said, yeah, I don't want to play in the middle of league, so he had no choice but to disqualify him, which means the wooden spoon goes to Booming Signal. I know a couple of people within the Rock League were thinking that they would come dead last. As it happens, Booming Signal gets the wooden spoon. Well played all round to Rock League, to the Rock League players. Unlucky to Iron Pro, who finishes 3rd. Maybe next year or next season you'll be able to get yourself up into the promotion zones. Congratulations to Ash, who is automatically promoted, and congratulations also to Werehog for getting yourself into a position whereby you have a chance of promotion. So that's going to do it. This is Blue Hair K signing out. Just a reminder that we are PuyoGB, the UK's official Puyo Puyo community. We do events, gatherings, tournaments, competitions, and above all else, esports. If you are an events organiser and you want to get Puyo at your event after the whole coronavirus pandemic blows over, get in contact with me. My email address is on screen, bluehairk@puyogb.co.uk. If you're into Puyo and you want to learn more about League and taking part in our tournaments, connect to us on our Discord and follow us on Twitter @PuyoGB. Until the next time, have fun, stay safe, and I'll see you then.